Gemini, good morning. Welcome to this general sun, moon, rising reading. All you wonderful people are very welcome. If you like my videos, please feel free to use the email in the description box below. Drop me a line and I would be more than happy to send you all the information on organising a personal reading. So, with that said, here we go. What's going on for all you wonderful people out there? Somehow I feel the energy out there today is electric with everybody. Wow. Electric. What's going on with you? Success and a breakthrough. I said it was electric. Certainly a bolt of excitement, a charge. Okay. You've got the Six of Wands here, the Ten of Cups. Whoa. There's a breakthrough here of some kind, communication wise, especially. There's advancement. I'm kind of getting if there's been silence or some kind of holding back, there's a breakthrough of delays. The Six of Wands to me is notoriety. I'm picking up for at least one of you fame. I'm picking up an actor or a singer here. This is very specialized. You've been in a low point, all of a sudden there's a job offer there and you will love it. I'm getting up, I'm in work, I'm getting going on tour. Wow. For a lot of you, I'm getting recognition in work for your achievements. I'm getting some kind of bonus here. You're certainly flavour of the month. Okay. Wow. Some of you emotionally are carrying an awful lot of responsibility. Okay. And it's kind of alleviating or redistributing some of that responsibility so you've got more free time to yourself. I am picking up here for a few of you, you're dealing with somebody who is associated with a lot of people. Okay. And I'm picking up this word frivolity, you know, frivolous. Maybe they had so maybe you was dealing with a player type energy who just like socializing, but a lot of the people that was associating with this person you're dealing with, or even you, they're kind of like, well, not meaningless contacts. There's no such thing as a meaningless contact. We learn from them all, but it would seem here that this person has chosen you. Look how much that kind of Ace of Cups there is much bigger than the others. So there's yeah, somebody is placing a lot of importance on you in their life. Wow. You certainly found your Ten of Cups, a lot of you, but it's kind of like with the Six of Wands there. There was a few restrictions. There were certain conditions attached to it. Okay. So finally somebody is accepting this as it is. You've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Sun card. Whatever effort or inspiration you gave out in the past, it's now paying dividends. Right. If you put some financial investments into something here, it's been a slow burner, but they've kind of those rewards, those investments are starting to pay off. Invest in time and energy. Somebody here wants to invest time and energy with you. There's a lot of happiness here, but when you get down to the practical side of it, there's such as finances, distance, if it applies, there's some practical issues that need attending to. Patience is the key. The Sun card is Leo energy. All right. I'm also getting Capricorn energy here. There's a kind of a little bit of a sadness around some of the decisions that were made in the past because it kind of delayed the progress. But one thing here, there's been a relationship or a situation that's been full of contradictions. Whatever it is you or this person's been wanting is not the impression you've been giving. It's kind of like the pretense is stopping. All right. I'm picking up here. There's a bit more of a relaxed, calmer atmosphere and trust build up. There's a build up of trust here. Devil energy coming out in the near future. Oh yeah. Red flags. But it's still your decision. But either way, with that devil energy there, it's somebody here is very impulsive. I'm kind of getting where there were just sexual acquaintances. There's now something much more serious going on. There's progress here. But with that Capricorn energy there, it's kind of like your choice. There's a lot of temptation. There's certainly a lot of inspiration, but you've got the Two of Wands here. Do you actually want to take it further? Do you want to get involved with this person? That's the real question. This is not saying you shouldn't. Actual fact, you could have a lot of fun with it, but it's like the pretense is. There's no more pretense. I'm getting up here for some of you. This person wants to allure you into a relationship, and they may give out the impression that they don't care or whatever, but in actual fact, there's an ulterior motive. There is certain aspects about this relationships though that can't be kind of overcome at this time. You could quite possibly be distant. What I'm getting here is a temporary stop or a temporary visit, temporary travel with talks on the future. But with this devil card here, there's red flags all over this. This is a kind of, it needs to be an intuitive thing, an intuitive choice. There's some kind of internal conflict and even external conflict going on here. But either way, you are in the process of thinking about and following up on a lot of you of leaving what you feel is a trap situation. You might be, your work might be kind of a sticking point with you. There's no hope of promotion. There's no hope of, you know, advancement here of any kind. Perhaps you've been on the same wage for a long, long time, and there's no kind of looking wage rise here. But with this Five of Swords here, I'm kind of getting you're breaking that bubble in a relationship. Perhaps you're partnered or got obligations here. There's this stepping outside the comfort zone. But you've certainly got your sights set on something much more emotionally and spiritually compatible with you. Things might be all right for you as far as money goes. You know, it's comfortable and it's a safety zone. So it's kind of like having the strength and courage and mental power to break that safety, to step outside the comfort zone. There's a situation here that you feel has run its course. You're in the process of making a final decision. You're in the process of letting somebody or somebody get something or somebody go so that you can proceed. What you won't see coming or what you didn't see coming was making a final decision. Okay, but for the time being, having to be content with finding a middle of the road. It's all to deal with this temporary thing here. And it's a bit like divinely guided. There's a lot of challenges here. Okay, it's kind of like financially, practically, emotionally pulling everything together to a point, right, where for the time being you've got to find a middle of the road where everybody's happy and progress slowly, and then when you're more certain, make that final decision. It's like you're testing somebody or something out first. You're not just jumping in. Lover's card, you're in your power. Whatever it is you're manifesting, whatever it is you're creating, okay, it's a perfect opportunity there. But I've got the Reine d'Épée. That's French for the Queen of Swords. Okay, you're cutting ties, and despite your feelings, you feel this intense desire to get your independence. You're being very intellectual. You're very astute. You're in a position of power now. It's your choice. It's not out of your hands. Yeah, somebody here is increasing their offer. Perhaps in the past it was a bit frivolous, very tentative steps towards you, and then as things start to get relaxed, like I said, the offer increases, the love increases. That's kind of like this person giving you, right, a false impression. You know, it's like they say, oh, let's just take it how it comes, we'll no strings attached, but internally what they're thinking is, yeah, they want it to evolve. Somebody here is not giving their true intentions. Could be you, could be them. Whichever way around it is, that's the energy. Yeah, Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords, strength and courage. Some of you are dealing with the past. Some of you are cutting ties with the past. But either way, you're dealing with the past. Uh-huh. Wow. Yeah. Very slow approach. Somebody's very tentative towards you. Somebody's getting their life straightened out. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I'm picking Capricorn energy. Right. You're getting your life straightened out. They want to do it right this time. So you're going from this doing it right, very slow approach. In fact, their approach probably seemed to take forever. But once it's in, there's developments here on emotions. Somebody's decided to tell you exactly how they feel. Right. And there's that judgment card. There's that final decision. Way to go. You take care. See you next week.